Some days feel great. Some days I feel like I'm on the top of the world. You know? Like things are just going swell and you're having a great time and you just feel invincible. Those are great days, but they're not every day. And on those other days, things can get really strange, you know? It can really put you in a dark place and contemplate all the things going on around you, and it's a strange time to think about it and to be a part of it, especially reflecting these past 6 months. I always feel like I grew up with anxiety in a weird way because I always felt nervous about a lot of things, and it was like, I don't understand why I feel this way. I feel so nervous to talk to people, make friends. I had to somehow get over that, which I sort of did, but, you know, it was just always a feeling. And I feel like the anxiety started getting worse when I would make friends and like things in that friendship were strange. Like I didn't agree with it, but I was too anxious to do anything about it. And it would usually backfire because like those kinds of people would just, you know, make me more nervous. Because, you know, when you're anxious all the time, it's kind of hard to know what's the right decision to make. And I feel like that's the weird thing with anxiety for myself anyways. I definitely can't speak for anybody else. But it's just like, you can't help but be stuck in the decision before the choice is made. You know, like you're constantly just overthinking the thought to a point where you just get overstimulated in a way, like your mind just goes somewhere and it's like you can't think rationally. That's when you deal with bad friendships and things get weird and, you know, you lose friends. And the anxiety gets lesser the more you understand, but like it's always gonna be there. And it's always gonna be there because it's a part of the experience of being a human. Not everybody has the same type of anxiety, and sometimes, you know, anxieties can go away. And I definitely believe they can. You know, you definitely got to find some kind of meaning and understanding for yourself to want to quit that feeling, or at least lessen it, because, you know, it is kind of hard to quit that, but it's just like something I've grown to understand is like, you should treat anxiety kind of like a little monster on your shoulder. Like it won't go away, it's always there, but it gets smaller when you care less. And it's kind of like that analogy. Like it'll always be there. It's like a shadow. It'll always be there, but you got to have the control. And that's kind of what I feel anxiety is for myself. It's just the being stuck in the decision making and just going for it. You know, taking action. Stop waiting around and hoping for the best. Like, when you have anxiety, you know, it takes a lot of bravery to face it, let alone deal with it. But to face it head on and just accept it and just go forward and admit it to yourself, it's like, hey, it's awkward. Like, I feel like that self-talk is what's really crucial here. It's like, hey, it happens, man. You know, I feel like that was something that used to really, really help me with my anxiety. Was I really like learned to stop hating myself. It was like, you gotta get over it. You got to be here for you, man. You gotta be your number one fan. That's just how it is. You know, that's the whole point of like having a happy life. Having a life where you can do anything. It's accepting the things that are there and just facing them head on. Like, just admit to yourself, yes, you got anxiety, whatever. Like, cool, man, welcome to being a human. It's fine. Not every light coming down the road is gonna hit you, okay? And by light, I mean car, because, you know, that's the kind of anxiety I get. I'm walking down the road, I'm like, oh my God, man, this might be it. That's just how weird I get with anxiety. But, you know, to each their own, I suppose. But yeah, guys, I hope this was helpful. I know this was strange, and this is totally just how I feel, you know, this is just my perspective. Everybody's got a different perspective. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. How does anxiety make you feel? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.